Joe Biden has been inaugurated as the 46th President of the United States. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I want to talk about Joe Biden being inaugurated as the 46th President of the United States, his first day in office, and also what I think about what Trump's term in office meant. Now before I get into it, please like and share this video to give it a boost. On Wednesday, January 20th, Joe Biden was inaugurated as the 46th President of the United States of America. In a response to the riots in DC contesting the Electoral College vote, high walls and a large security force was deployed to ensure a repeat did not occur. Which I will say is kind of interesting given the fact that walls and guns are two things Joe Biden does not like. But I digress. Now, Joe Biden's first actions as president, I will say, leave a lot to be desired. I'll just go through some of them here and give my raw thoughts on them. First off, he rejoined the Paris Climate Agreement, which it has been demonstrated will do absolutely nothing with regard to lowering the temperature of the planet. If you want to do more research and you want to get more information on that, I do recommend going to Bjorn Lomborg. He's a real genius on that subject, so I would recommend you go watch him. He revoked the permit for the XL pipeline, which will actually cost, I think it's 20,000 jobs, and in order to transport the fuel now, without that pipeline, it'll actually be a lot less efficient and it'll cause a lot more pollution, because they have to do it in other ways that produces much more CO2. So yeah, not a good idea there, mate. He goes for rejoining the World Health Organization. Well, not rejoining, he's pulling out of the plan to leave the World Health Organization, which Donald Trump started the process but didn't finish before he left. I will say this, I'm a bit iffy on that idea of leaving the World Health Organization, so I do think at the moment it's the right call. I would like to see the World Health Organization really take a in-depth look of how they responded to the coronavirus, though, because to be honest though, dealing with a pandemic is one of their main reasons for existing, and they failed miserably at it. So there needs to be a good look at why they failed to do that. But I still do think, stopping going into the World Health Organization, I think is actually a good idea. Now, a small thing, and I do admit this is a small thing, but it does, I think this gives kind of a clue as to where his political aim is. He replaced a statue of Winston Churchill in the White House with a bust of Hugo Chavez. Now, for those of you who don't know, Hugo Chavez was the original socialist leader of Venezuela, who pretty much put Venezuela in the shit they're in, and Nicolas Maduro, who took over from him, he was his vice president, kind of continued that. So I think the fact that he replaced that with a bust of Hugo Chavez, it does kind of push Trump's idea that Biden wants socialism in America. So yeah, not a good idea there, Joe. So I'm going to be honest. I think Donald Trump did a good job in the 4 years he had as president. Now, I know the media will not give him the credit he does deserve, because he did do a lot of good, but it'll never be recognised for the people who don't like him, which include those in the media. I will say this, and I think this idea is kind of starting to catch on, but pretty much since the results, the popular vote results were kind of reported, I kind of had this idea confidently going into it that it doesn't matter if Trump gets re-elected or not. He's done his job anyway. Now, a lot of people, he always claimed that his aim was to drain the swamp. That was going to be very difficult to do in 4 or 8 years. And the reason being is that the swamp is very fucking big, so it takes a long time to drain it. And I'm pretty sure one term as US president or 2 terms isn't going to do it. But I think he did do something that is important, and this kind of goes towards the idea of long planning, long way thinking. And that is, yes, he didn't drain the swamp. He did a little bit, but not that much. But he exposed the swamp. And that was going to be the hard part, because it takes time to do those kinds of things. And I think it'll be a lot easier to drain the swamp in the future because it's been exposed now. So, Donald Trump, thanks for that. So what do you guys think? Share your thoughts with me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with my latest videos. A lot of people are predicting this is going to be a long 4 years with Joe Biden. I'm not going to lie, I kind of agree with them on that. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.